When Caleb Sequan Williams first picked up a football in the streets of Washington, D.C., he could not have imagined that by age 23, he would be the face of an NFL franchise, a Heisman Trophy winner, and one of the most scrutinized young athletes in the United States. Today, as of now, Williams stands not only as the starting quarterback of the Chicago Bears, but also as one of the league's most talked about rising stars. With endorsements, investments, and his rookie NFL contract, Williams' net worth is estimated at around $3.5 million. That figure may sound modest compared to veterans like Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers, but it represents a rapidly climbing trajectory. His 4-year fully guaranteed rookie deal, valued at nearly $39.5 million with a $25.5 million signing bonus, guarantees his financial base. Add to that endorsement deals, nil earnings from his college days, and a growing portfolio of business interests, and you begin to see a young man determined to become not just a football player, but a brand. But to truly understand Caleb Williams, you have to peel back the layers. The early days in Washington, the sacrifices of his parents, the heartbreaks, the triumphs, and the sheer will that carried him from the high school fields of Gonzaga College to the roaring stadiums of the NFL. Early life, childhood, and parents. Caleb was born on November 18, 2001, in Washington, D.C., to Carl Williams and Dana Price. His upbringing was anything but ordinary. In a city known for its grit and political pulse, the Williams household became a sanctuary for focus, discipline, and big dreams. Carl, his father, was hands-on from the very beginning. Not only did he support Caleb emotionally, but he also became a driving force in shaping his football journey, handling everything from training regimens to long-term career strategy. Dana, his mother, provided balance. The quiet strength who kept Caleb grounded as his star began to rise. Together, they cultivated a space where their son could believe that greatness was possible, even when the odds were long. High school glory. Caleb attended Gonzaga College High School, a powerhouse in DC football. It didn't take long for the young quarterback to make his mark. In 2018, as just a sophomore, he etched his name into local legend. In the CAC championship game against DeMatha Catholic, Gonzaga trailed late. With only seconds remaining, Caleb launched a desperate Hail Mary pass, a spiral that seemed to hang in the air forever, only to find his receiver in the end zone. Touchdown. Victory. Gonzaga had pulled off one of the most dramatic finishes in high school football, and Caleb Williams was suddenly a name everyone in the DMV knew. That season, he tallied 2,624 passing yards with 26 touchdowns and added 394 rushing yards with 10 more scores. His junior year was equally impressive. Nearly 1,800 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, plus almost 900 rushing yards and another 18 rushing touchdowns. Yet fate was cruel in his senior year. The COVID-19 pandemic canceled his final season, robbing him of one last showcase. Still, by then he was already regarded as a 5-star recruit, ranked among the very best quarterbacks in the country. He didn't need more film. The nation's top programs were already calling. Personal life. Relationships. Caleb's personal life has become tabloid material in 2025, but behind the headlines is a story of a young man learning to balance fame with love. For a time, he was in a high-profile relationship with Alina Thiergod, a model and public personality. The two were frequently seen together during his USC days and the early months of his NFL career. However, their relationship ended in the summer of 2025, a breakup that became public fodder for sports and entertainment outlets. Soon after, rumors swirled linking Williams to actress Madeline Klein. Neither party has confirmed a serious relationship, but their appearances together have only fueled speculation. Family and children. As of now, Williams has no children. His primary focus remains on football and building his career. Religion and beliefs. Williams has kept his religious life largely private. While some sources suggest a Christian upbringing, he has not made his faith a central part of his public persona. Instead, he projects an image of determination, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of improvement. Other works and business interests. Caleb is more than just an athlete. He's a businessman in the making. In fact, he attempted something unusual for a rookie. He asked the NFL if his $40 million rookie contract could be paid into an LLC, a business entity, rather than directly to him. The idea was to treat his salary as business income, maximizing tax advantages and financial flexibility. The league, however, rejected the request, citing strict salary distribution rules. Still, this move revealed Caleb's long-term mindset. He has already invested in real estate and hinted at future ventures that could establish him as an entrepreneur well beyond football. Professional career. The Oklahoma start. Caleb's college journey began at Oklahoma in 2021. Initially a backup to Spencer Rattler, his moment came in the legendary Red River Showdown against Texas. Oklahoma trailed 35-17, and fans were restless. Then Williams entered the game. With poise beyond his years, he engineered a stunning comeback, passing for over 200 yards and adding nearly 90 rushing yards. The Sooners won 55-48, and a star was born. Williams would finish the season with 21 passing touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and 6 rushing touchdowns. Remarkable for a freshman who had started only part of the year. USC glory. In 2022, when Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma for USC, Williams followed him. It was the move that would change everything. His first year in Los Angeles was nothing short of spectacular. Williams threw for 4,537 yards and 42 touchdowns, with only 5 interceptions. He rushed for another 10 scores. He wasn't just good, he was electrifying. His ability to extend plays, make impossible throws, and deliver under pressure made him the face of college football. That year, he swept awards, the Heisman Trophy, the Maxwell Award, the Walter Camp Award, and was named a unanimous All-American. USC even retired his jersey number 13, a rare honor for a player so young. In 2023, while his numbers dipped slightly, he remained elite. 3,333 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, and 11 rushing scores. Despite USC's struggles, he declared for the NFL draft as the top quarterback prospect in the nation. The Chicago Bears era. The Chicago Bears selected Williams with the first overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Windy City, starved for quarterback greatness since the days of Sid Luckman, pinned its hopes on a 22-year-old. Williams' rookie year was a roller coaster. On one hand, he broke Bears rookie records for completions, passing yards, and touchdowns. On the other, he endured relentless pressure, being sacked 68 times, one of the highest totals for a rookie in NFL history. Still, there were moments of brilliance. A 325-yard, 3-touchdown game against a division rival, clutch throws in late-game situations, and a resilience that made Chicago fans believe. Now, in his second season, 2025, Williams is beginning to settle. The Bears have retooled their offensive line, and Caleb is finding rhythm with his receivers. His leadership is more evident, his decision-making sharper, and the promise that made him a #1 pick is starting to materialize. House tour and car collection. For a young star, Caleb Williams has already built a taste for luxury. Real estate. Reports suggest he owns a $5 million Los Angeles penthouse, purchased during his USC days, as well as a luxury apartment in Chicago to stay close to the Bears' facilities. These properties reflect both his taste for comfort and his business-minded approach to real estate investment. Cars. Caleb's garage is equally telling. He owns a Porsche Taycan, a sleek electric sports car that mirrors his modern, flashy style, a Mercedes-Benz G-Class, G-Wagon, a staple among celebrities and athletes, symbolizing power and prestige. While not yet at the scale of older NFL superstars with car collections worth millions, Caleb is clearly curating a lifestyle that reflects his status. College career. To understand Williams' professional potential, one must revisit his college legacy. At Oklahoma, he was the freshman phenom who dethroned an established starter. At USC, he was the Heisman winner who reignited a historic program. In 3 years of college football, he threw for more than 10,000 yards and accounted for nearly 120 touchdowns between passing and rushing. Beyond the numbers, Williams brought style. His signature plays often involved escaping pressure, rolling out of the pocket, and delivering strikes downfield. He was compared to Patrick Mahomes for his improvisation and to Lamar Jackson for his mobility. He wasn't just playing football, He was redefining how a college quarterback could dominate. As of today, Caleb Williams is alive and thriving. There is no cause of death to report. At just 23, his story is still being written, and the next chapters may be his most compelling. Caleb Williams' journey is the quintessential modern sports story. A mix of raw talent, relentless work, business savvy, and the glare of celebrity. From a boy tossing footballs in DC to a national champion of hype at USC, to the hope of Chicago fans desperate for glory, he has carried the weight of expectation with both swagger and humility. At 23, he is far from finished. His net worth is rising, his legacy is forming, and his story is only beginning. Whether he becomes an NFL legend or another cautionary tale depends on health, coaching, and time. But one thing is undeniable. Caleb Williams is a name already etched in football history, and the world is watching what he does next.